Some white women both eroticized and slandered black men. For instance, in 1731, one white woman declared her desire to engage in sexual relations with a well endowed black man. However, when caught in such relationships, these women would accuse the black men of corrupting their white womanhood. Historical records show that if relations with a well endowed black man, some white women both eroticized and slandered black men. For instance, in 1731, one white woman declared her desire to engage in sexual relations with a well endowed black man. However, when caught in such relationships, these women would accuse the black men of corrupting their white womanhood. Historical records show that if accused, black men often faced severe punishments such as genital mutilation or even death by burning and of corrupting their white womanhood. Historical records show that if accused, black men often faced severe punishments such as genital mutilation or even death by burning.
We have records that show us, that tell us from enslaved people.
Nobody seemed to want it to discuss how Charles fit into that slave situation.
The horrors that transpired on historical slave farms are a stark testament to the depths of human cruelty and the resilience of those who suffered. Acknowledging the horrors that transpired on historical slave farms are a stark testament to the depths of human cruelty and the resilience of those who suffered. Acknowledging these tragedies is imperative, not just for historical accuracy, but as a continual reminder of the need for vigilance against any forms of dehumanization and the resilience of those who suffered. Acknowledging these tragedies is imperative, not just for historical accuracy.
And hit the notification bell. It's the best way to show YouTube this is a great video and it will recommend it to more like-minded people like you. So we will watch the video.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Mr. President, on behalf of all of our viewers who will be covered by this. Why should somebody who maybe had an ancestor 7 or 8 generations ago, long before they were a twinkle in their great-great-great-great-grandparents' eye, why should they have to pay now for what an ancient ancestor did? Or why should they apologize for what an ancestor did centuries ago? Why do they covered by this? Why should somebody,
more like-minded people like you,
an ancestor 7 or 8 generations ago, long before they were a twinkle in their great-great-great-great-grandparents' eye, why should they have to pay now for what an ancient ancestor did? Or why should they apologize for what an ancestor did centuries ago? Why should they have to pay now for what an ancient ancestor did? Or why should they apologize for what an ancestor did centuries ago? Why do they still carry that burden?
Shalom Yasharal, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the electmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, in sincerity and in truth for this great gospel, man. This great gospel that's coming out of our Bible and the water Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The water for choosing us as the number one people on the earth, as his holy people, his chosen people, right? Because though we're going through the afflictions right now, right? Matter of fact, let me get this verse. This is the book of Baruch. I'm going to read the book of Baruch 4, verse 6. It reads, "Ye were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemy," man. That's why the Lord got us in where we're at right now. But again, you were sold to the nation. You were sold to the nations, right? All these motherfuckers, not just the so-called white man, not just the so-called Arab man, the African man. We were sold to the East Indian man. We were sold to the motherfucking Chinese man. All these heathens, we were scattered in all these nations. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because he moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. Enemies and these heathens, they are our enemies. I'm going to go back. Let me take it back to Baruch 4, verse 1. It says, "This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life." I'm reading again. "This is the book of the commandment of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Right? That's what happened. We left the laws and statutes, man, started following after other gods, so we fell as a nation. Right? It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another, nor things that are profitable unto thee, to a strange nation. Right? We're not sharing this truth with nobody. This is for Israel. O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. This knowledge, this gospel. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. For you provoke him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to the Most High. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. I'm going to read it again. It says, ye were what? Ye were sold unto the nations, not for your destructions, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemy. And guess where you still at? You're still what? In the hands of your enemies. Your enemies, yeah, you're still a possession. You're still a slave, right? You still belong to these devils in their system, right? That's why you Jakes can't get away with nothing, man. Esau Edom is on your ass. He got you in Hollywood. He done set up these different Edomite whores to watch you, to see what you do, to snitch on you. You NFL and NBA playing ass niggas, you sports and entertainment ass niggas, you politician ass niggas, all you niggas with that Edomite cave whore, right? Just watching you. She's an agent for Satan. That's why when you get played out, you're no longer popular, them hoes leave. Them Edomite hoes leave, right? Because you are a captive. This is not your rest. I'm going to read Revelations 13 and 10 because these devils feel like, hey, slavery was a long time ago, but guess what? It's still happening right now. It's still happening right now, and the Lord has plans that what you have done to the people, you got to be done to you. Because what did these devils do? They touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. That's who they put their hands on, the apple of the Lord's eye, the chosen people of the Lord. It's the book of Revelation 13, verse 10. It reads, He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And you already know who the saints are. They're Israelites. Right? They're Israelites, and right now we're in slavery. Right? We've been led into captivity by the Edomites, the Ishmaelites, the heathens, right? All these nations. It says, what nation have not had part in our destruction, in our fall, right? Obadiah 1 verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. No, we ain't had nothing to do with it. It was a long time ago. No, brother, we friends, brother. No, brother. Trump, please don't hurt me. No, please, no. Man, we're going to fuck you heathens up. We're going to fuck you heathens up. We're going to treat you the same way as that. I'm going to read it. Obadiah 1 verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Yeah, we're going to get that ass. Shackles and chains and whips. Oh my. Yeah, you're going to be chased. Yeah, you're going to be packaged up on boats and shipped across the earth. Yeah, we're going to be doing great things with you heathens. That is the future of a heathen. Deuteronomy 32 and 7, it reads, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Right? Because these devils, they want you to forget, oh, that was a long time ago. Why would I have to pay for something my parents did a long time ago? Because the Lord said, you got to pay for what y'all did a long time ago. You got to pay for what y'all did a long time ago. Ain't no motherfucker finna go on unpunished. Right? These devils ain't finna go unpunished. Matter of fact, this is the book of Nahum 1 verse 3. It says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Yeah, the Lord is on one. He's on one against who? The heathen, starting chiefly with who? Esau, Edom. The main heathen on the earth, the most filthy, perverted-minded devil, Satan, the Lord's adversary. That's who the Lord about to get put in the worst condition ever, because he's going to be burnt the fuck up after a certain time, right, for what he has done for unto who? The children of Israel. Right, this devil said, man, he thinking in his mind he ain't got to pay, but shit, he gonna have to pay. I'm gonna read this. Bear with me. This is 2nd Ezra 15. I'm gonna start at 15. Bear with me. This is verse 56. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat of their own flesh, and drink their own blood for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. Right? Because you got these Edomites, man, they thinking they're gonna escape this judgment. They're gonna go hide, and they got cribs hidden in bunkers and hiding places in mountains. Right? They think they're gonna escape the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Matter of fact, we gotta read this over again. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15, verse 56. And it readeth, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine enemies shall perish with the sword in the field, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger. You preppers, you gonna die prepping in the mountains. There was this one movie there in the mountains where they eating each other like a motherfucker, straight cannibalism. It says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. That's the future of you Edomites, man. You're gonna go back to that cannibalistic spirit. The Lord's about to destroy your whole society for what? Touching the children of Israel, man. Because there ain't no let bygones be bygones. The Lord said, man, for the day of the Lord is near upon all heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee, man. That is the future.